How are you feeling right now?
Tired.
Just in general, or just...
Just, well, because of a sick cat, hacked phone, hacked bank account. You know, it all piles up on you.
What was your first job?
My first job was picking berries when I was probably like 10 or 12 years old. I got $23 for the season,
Oh,
and my mother borrowed 10 on the way home. Or I guess she needed to buy something, I don't know.
and where'd you grow up at?
Kennelton.
Kennelton.
It was not expensive because it was not, you know, anthracite burned longer and hotter.
Mm-hmm.
But that was Kennel. I think it was the only place they had it. I don't know.
When and where were you the happiest?
Probably when I was in this campgrounds across the road on the little stream, an abandoned camp, and old daffodils all over the place. It was beautiful. I go down there and sit. The time of my life, when I had the kids,
Oh, that's
that
nice.
was the happiest time. I hated to see them grow up.
So what would constitute a perfect day for you?
Perfect day would be gone to the beach with the kids
Oh, okay. Okay.
and their kids,
Yeah.
because that was a good time.
And what is your greatest fear?
My greatest fear? That one of my kids would die before me.
Yeah.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not afraid of death. It's the dying part that bothers me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want it to be quick. You don't get a choice, but
Yeah. Yeah.
so the death part, you know, you want to go somewhere.
Yeah.
If you just go nowhere,
On what occasion do you lie?
I know what I would lie about. How many bottles of wine I bought. I just bought two, I bought a whole case.
And what is your greatest regret?
I should have stayed in California instead of coming back.
And what was that story? I think you told it to Nicole the other day about California. So you moved out there.
Oh, when I was in the airport to come home, and these sailors were following me around with their duffel bags, saying, "Oh, we're going to get you in our duffel bag." And it was like 3 or 4 of them. And I saw this guy sitting on a bench by himself, who was in the airport. And I think he's smoking a pipe, I'm not sure. But anyway, so I walked over and I sat down next to him. I says, "Can you pretend like I'm with you?" He goes, "Oh, are they bothering you?" And I said, "Yes." You know who it was? Hugh Hefner. He says, "Come and see me when you're 18. And he gave me his card.
Do you still have it?
You know what? So I had a wallet this thick, blue wallet, with all kinds of things in it, pictures from California. Somebody stole it. There was when I got, you know what? When I got home from there, I didn't want to get off the plane because I didn't want to go back to that life. And the guy was, in fact, he ended up being president of some big steel company in Pittsburgh. And he sat there with me. I was like frozen.
If you could change one thing about your family, what would it be?
So we grew up with more money.
Yeah.
I mean, in those days, it was just, and you didn't get any respect from the town up. It was a little one-lane town, Kennelton. Their fathers all worked at the mills, so they got big money. You know, they got all kinds of clothes and shoes and
And what did your dad do?
whatever. He worked in the road crew for $1 a day
Oh, okay.
for a while. Mines, he worked in the mines.
So describe, I know you've said it a little bit, but describe your parents. Like your, yeah.
My mother was mean. In fact, I hated her. And my dad was a hard worker. Good guy. But he was a hard worker. He worked. And my mother did too. She made the jellies and canned everything. The boys got together and bought her a freezer so she didn't have to do all that. Freezing was much quicker than all that canning.
Yeah. How did you feel about your relationship with your mother?
You know what? I was the last, so I don't even think she wanted another kid. And when my little puppy got hurt, ran over on the road, I come crying up and she grabbed me and smacked the shit out of me to stop crying. And she did the same thing with a litter of puppies. They couldn't afford, I didn't know what she was doing. She put me in the back seat and put the puppies there. We're taking the puppies for a ride. We weren't. We took them to the creek. She put them in the bag and walked over and threw them in the creek. And I couldn't swim, but I jumped in.
Yeah.
She grabbed me by the hair going down and got the hell beat out of me on the way back to the car. Hated my mother. I mean, she was a hard worker. She made good pies and she read all day. But in fact, my shrink asked me one time where I went for, if I wanted to hug her or lap to sit in. He says, "Where did you go?" I said, "I crawled in a dog box with the dog." He takes his pipe and says, "Jesus Christ, that's pathetic." My mother had no compassion.
Yeah.
What was the problem?
What's your most treasured memory?
My dad and I in the daffodils. He was fishing.
And what's the best advice that you've ever received?
Probably from my shrink. Don't look back. Don't live life in a rearview mirror. Look ahead.
And do you have any funny stories about Nicole when she was...
About the Darth Vader, that one. Mommy, Darth Vader, dreamt about him. I said, "Nicole, think about the Easter Bunny, because Easter was coming." She came in the next morning, Mommy, Darth Vader killed the Easter Bunny.
And do you have anything to, since Nicole's birthday's next week, do you have anything you'd like to say to her?
I love you.